Hey everybody, Keith Medley here. I've got some current projects that some folks have been really asking me about for a while to bring them up to speed on, and I figure, okay, well, I'll do a video of that, and some folks have been asking too about some of the processes that I do, since the instruments are so unusual, I guess, and why I'm doing it. Of course, the main reason why I'm doing it is because I play, and I prefer to play something with a lot of strings on it, so I can get to a lot of these melodies and stuff that I hear. And so 10 years ago, I had a short story. I built 27 string 10 years ago, which is an acoustic, which was a design that had evolved over the past 30 years, and I finally got it to where I could have the time to build it. And I really don't want to travel with it, particularly flying, for obvious reasons. So I designed this 29-string solid body, which is actually made out of swamp ash, and it's about 1.5 inches thick, with a piece of mahogany that I've spliced in for the peg head for the bass side at about a 4° for those you interested. And of course the neck will go here, which is what this will be, and I'll talk about that here in a second. At any rate, we have this aircraft carrier looking thing. So of course this is the bass side, this is a 12-string harp side, which are individual notes. Just think of a harp. And then the bass actually has got 2 more strings, bass strings, than what the 27 did, simply because I had left out 2 notes, the F sharp and the E. I went from a G to a D on the 2 lowest strings, and so to fill that in, I'm putting those 2 strings in. Typically, before when I play live with the 27, if I change to an E or something like that, then I have to retune the D string up to an E or wherever I need to go with it. But as an update, this is just kind of slabbed out right now, kind of bandsawed it out. I've got the holes in. I do have some scarfing to do. Of course, I really can't do much more with this until after I've finished the neck, which, by the way, is a 24 fret. It's got an ebony fingerboard, which this afternoon I'm actually going to take and I'm going to freehand sand a compound radius, which will be a 12-inch radius here, and as it goes down, it'll flatten out to a 16-inch radius. And then I had to widen the peg head, so I'll glue some blocks on here, probably some mahogany blocks to give it a stripy look before I glue my peg head on, and cut out the actual shape of the peg head. Right now, everything is sort of in the rough, but the tenon is rough cut, and it will be ready to shape once I get the radius on, the wing blocks on, and the head veneer, and then I'll shape it out. And I'll post some videos of that process, probably filming some stuff this afternoon about it. In the meantime, there's a couple other projects I do have started, not only with the shop, one which is I've actually got a classical harp guitar that I'm building here out of wild cherry, and a 14-string fretted. It's actually going to have a fan fret. I'll explain that when the time comes. But I'm working with a gentleman named Lee Young, who has developed a company called Fret Tracks, which basically turns your string fret relationship into a MIDI trigger for accessing different sounds, digital sounds. And that's going to be a very interesting experiment. But for the time being, I'm really having to concentrate on that and this. And musically, I just got through doing a couple of dates, one in my hometown, Owensboro, Kentucky. I'm working on some music for a video game company from out west, and there will be more on that. That seems to be moving along quite well, and I've just been privileged to be asked to be a part of that project. So so as it goes, I'm just going to kind of continue on, and if I can, I'll make as many of these videos as as time will allow. And I appreciate everybody that's been following me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, and visiting the website. And I really haven't been doing all that much this past couple of years except building. I built one for a gentleman, and that really wanted a 12-string harp guitar. So I built one for my friend Tony, and he's really loving it. But I typically don't build them to sell. I build them so I can play and compose music on. So as it goes, as the story unfolds, I'll make some more videos, kind of get everybody up to speed that is interested. If you have any questions, any of the social media things, even email, and I'll try to work my way up to doing one of these, one of these Facebook Live, so we can kind of interact more, and we'll kind of see how that goes. In the meantime, everybody have a great day, have a great weekend, enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you next time. Okay, all right, bye.